Alright, picked up a slightly used and abused fiberglass hood for the truck. It's got a, I don't know if they had a little fire going on there. There's a nice little crack right here. And we're missing a corner. I have an idea. Now, I don't know how many hours I've been at this. It's been too many. The whole thing looked like this. I have half of it done. There's a lot of little, I'm not worried about all that. It's going on that, so. But, pretty sure the black stuff is bed liner. I don't know what the green stuff is, but it, yeah, I found out if I take a torch and I heat it up, I can scrape the black off fairly good, and I can get down to this blue, and then the blue sands off pretty decent. The green, I don't know what it is, but it's kryptonite, because 40 grit sandpaper don't touch it, and heating it up, it just turns to plastic and it stinks, and yeah. Been a pain in the butt. But my idea, I got this this duct tape. This is what we use on you know, like the furnace ductwork to seal the joints. I'm gonna try. I have this. I put this on here. I'm getting ready to. I'm gonna put this on the stand. I'm gonna lay fiberglass on this, and then hopefully I can make me a mold I can pop off of this. And then I can have me a corner for that. We're gonna see if it's gonna work. Alright, got my aluminum tape down. Sprayed it down with some spray wax, wiped it down real good. Got some fiberglass sitting on there. I'll let that harden up. It don't have to be perfect. It's just got to get me close so I can rebuild that. So we're gonna let that dry. I'm gonna pull my tires off. I got a couple things I need to do that. So we're gonna come back to this. All right. So I got my piece made off of the other hood. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put that tape on the inside of this, and then I'll tape it down to the hood, and then I'll flip it over, lay in the glass on the bottom. It'll get me what I want, and then once it starts to harden up, pop this off, and then yeah, blend all that crap. That's my plan anyway. Let's hope it works. Alright, I sped it up a little bit with the heat gun. The worst it can do is not work, right? Right? That's just rude. That's hot. Well, I think we got something we can work with. Yeah, I'm gonna come back when he shuts up. Alright, so now that he's done talking, so I started laying to do the brace, but I was running out of resin, and you know, I put a little more hardener in it this time, so I wasn't sure what my window was going to be. This I'll probably wind up trimming that off, then I can lay more in there and lay it over. I got to build an edge right here yet, if I can actually show you what I'm looking at. And then I want to build a lip across here, but I think we got something we can work with here. It actually looks like a hood again. So yeah, and we're gonna call tonight, come back tomorrow, and hopefully do more. I still got to get the rest of the hood sanded down. I'm over halfway there, but then I have this crack here. I got to do something with that. I got to do something with this crack. I do something with that one. So I've got more I got to do. I might have to get more hardener. Maybe not. Ooh, that's still hot. Yeah. We're going to revisit this tomorrow. Alright. It's on there. It's not final. I still got to do some body work over here and get it painted. But, it fits. Yeah, my headers aren't right. But, might see if I can tweak that one a little bit. But yeah, got the holes cut in it. I'm still debating. My one hinge is all messed up. I'm debating on if I'm gonna try to get the hinge working, or if I'm just gonna put a second set of pins on it and have it as a lift off, because I can do majority of what I need to do from underneath. But I mean, I've got all kinds of room. So, yeah. On to the next one. Alright. I'm calling it a night. This spoke. I think that is going to be just fine for what it is. And then I am gonna mix up another batch. I don't like those little spots. There's one there, one up here. Those are nothing, and a couple there. So yeah, should be ready to paint it by next weekend, and then it can go on the truck. So till next time. It was easy. Everybody do it. I hate painting. I'm not good at it. I don't claim to be. I hate mixing it. It's a terrible idea for me to do it. I painted this truck. I painted this truck twice. I painted another one. This one's going on like 12 years. I mean, it's holding up pretty good. And you know, they say store your paint and all that stuff in climate controlled area, blah 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 blah, you know, because it can't freeze. So this hood, you know, the fiberglass hood, I do all this stuff too, you know, it's not going to be laser straight. It's not a sheet of glass. This is what the truck looks like that it's going on. It's not straight. Paint's been in here since I painted this. Like I said, I think that's going on 12 years. I think. And so far, this is where we're at. So I gotta wait for this to set up enough so I can tape it, and then hopefully the orange is still good. The primer was still good. Primer was from a not as long ago, but it was still 10 years ago. Little sealer. The paint was, yeah, and I literally had just enough paint to do that section. There's in the front, I can see it, I don't know if you can on the camera, there's a spot where it started to run out and it sprayed a little dry. And it's in that area. But like I said, it's going on that. It'll be fine. Even if I want to take it to car shows, it'll still look good. Criticize all you want, unless you're out there painting it too. Alright, now we just gotta wait for it to dry up enough to or flash up enough to clear it. But pretty happy with it so far. Like I said, a lot of work just for a stupid mud truck. And, you know, I'm in the absolute cleanest environment there is. Alright, that's it. She is cleared. Took a break, went to dinner, come back, got the clear on it, and I think I'm gonna go home now. And before y'all criticize me, remember, it's not a show truck. Its literal purpose is to get dirty. So I think it's perfect. Till next time, if it was easy, everybody do it.